Sacramento rapper Mozzy is reportedly being linked to orchestrating a murder in Porter, Texas. A case that's quickly spreading rumors online of a potential federal RICO. The victim, ShooterGang VJ, a once rising artist from Sacramento. The suspected gunman, ShooterGang Scruggs and Marco Mula, both arrested in California and extradited to Texas after authorities connected them to a gray Pontiac used in the hit. Detectives say the car was purchased through a fraudulent Cash App account tied to a Sacramento gang network. ShooterGang Scruggs reportedly chased VJ down in a quiet neighborhood in Porter, Texas, firing multiple rounds in broad daylight. Phone records, toll data, and flight logs now suggest the case stretches far beyond Texas. Investigators are now looking at cross-state movement and financial trails linking back to Sacramento. With California authorities in the loop, federal prosecutors may be quietly considering RICO. Mozzy haven't been charged. Law enforcement hasn't named him, but key associates already in custody or under investigation. Court records mention gang affiliations tied to Sacramento. Lyrics, music videos, and social media posts are now under scrutiny. Sources say Texas and California are actively sharing intel. But be sure to stay tapped in with the channel as we keep you in the loop. Again, yeah, we global.
Today on November 1st at approximately 2:30 this afternoon, deputies with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office responded to the 20,100 block of Bitter Root Drive in reference to an assault with a firearm call. Upon arrival, deputies observed a 25-year-old male who was found deceased laying in the middle of the driveway with multiple gunshot wounds. Currently, we have our Homicide and Violent Crimes Division, along with crime scene investigators and the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, conducting their investigation. We are still in the very early stages of this. However, preliminary investigation indicates that there was an altercation between two males who knew each other. The suspect displayed a firearm and then shot the victim multiple times. Once again, it is believed that the victim and suspect do know each other. However, we do not have a positive identification on the suspect at this time. The suspect was observed to be leaving the area in a gray, approximately 2010 gray Pontiac sedan. This Pontiac had very dark limousine tint all the way around the vehicle, as well as had a red Pontiac insignia on the hood of the vehicle. Once again, like I said, we are in the...
Also known as SSG. Now, ShooterGang was comprised of several young rappers like VJ, Fleecy, DeRay, the two most known being Coney and JoJo. ShooterGang would build their own wave in music, coming up a few years after Mozzy. Mozzy would take them on his tours and even do a few songs with them, giving them a co-sign.
So I don't know the price tag on that. This one right here, I don't know, it fell off the neck.